All right. Well, here we go. We are finally live. Apologize for the delay. Haven't really been able to do any team summaries or anything like that because, well, we just got done with the soccer game and that went into double overtime. And my announcer is nowhere to be found, so I am going to try to announce. Hopefully I don't mess it up too much. So I'm shuffling through some information here. So we're getting close to starting here. We have obviously Normal West football. Wildcats enter tonight's contest with a record of 6 wins and 2 losses. They have guaranteed themselves a spot in the IHSA state playoffs. Almost for certain they are going to be a 6A team. If you're out there in the audience and you're not sure exactly how they do it, well, no one knows exactly how they do it. They just kind of generally know. It's all based on enrollment, and the Wildcats have a certain enrollment, but then it's also based on how many people have the correct amount of wins to be in the playoffs. Here we go. We got the Wildcat flag out here. The Wildcat football team will be coming here in a few minutes. Secured enough victories that they, based on enrollment, will most likely be in 6A. We won't find out until Sunday when they have their IHSA playoff show. All right. So anyway, right now, as of right now, the Wildcats are the 17th best team in 6A according to their record and playoff points. But the way 6A works is you've got half the field is up north and half the field is down south, and that's basically, some of it has to do with where they are in proximity. So it's really hard to say whether we are the 8.5 best team on the South Division. We'll find out. I think there's probably a pretty good chance of us hosting a game next week, but a couple other pieces definitely have to fall in place. Wildcats are looking to secure their 7th victory of the year. The Urbana Tigers are coming off their first victory of the year after having a 1-0 forfeit a couple weeks ago against Peoria Richwoods. They came back and defeated Peoria Manual. So they are now 1-7 on the season. So Wildcats, of course, if you just look at numbers, have a really good shot at winning this game and going to 7-2. Urbana Tigers a few years ago did not have a football team. Their numbers were low, so they're fighting their way back, and it's good to see them get a victory last week. All right, we're going to go away for a minute, take care of some technical stuff, and we will be back.
Wildcats are brought to you by Illinois State University, Avanti's, Heartland Bank, TPC, the Training and Performance Center, Couples Construction, York Public Adjusting.
All right, we're back. We're getting close to kickoff. I'm going to tell you the normal announcer is not here. So I'm filling in, which I love announcing. However, I need reading glasses, and so I'm sure you're picturing me at home just looking out into the field without my glasses, and I can see everything great out in the field. And then I try to look at the roster, and I can't see anything, so I put my glasses on. I can see the roster, but I can't see the field very well. So I'm going to do my best. Looks like Urbana is set to kick off. Looking like maybe number 84, although they don't have an 84, so I'm guessing that's not an 84. Got Cody Mulbauer, Malik Givens, and number 6, Efoy Baskins back to receive. Got number 24, who unfortunately I do not have on the roster that I have, which is perfect. So an Urbana Tiger is going to be kicking it off. Efoy Baskins in the middle, Malik Givens on the left. Receiving, looks like it's going to be Cody Mulbauer receiving the kickoff. Down the middle, he goes on the side. He fakes the defender. We got the kicker to beat, and he is gone. Well, that didn't take very long. Junior Cody Mulbauer takes it all the way, and we got a touchdown. We got no flags on the field. I would say that he probably caught that ball about the 26, 27-yard line. It's about a 73-yard kickoff return for the Wildcats. Pretty good start. Wildcats up 6-0. $27, I believe, my guess, but all right. We got Zach Sen back for the extra point, held by number 19, Jace Fleming, and the kick is up, and it is good, and Wildcats go up 7-0, 12 seconds into the game. Big shout out to the Normal West boys soccer team for a big 1-0 victory over the Metamora Redbirds in double overtime. So it took about 98.5 minutes for them to score their first points. It took us 12 seconds for the Wildcat football team to score. I believe that's probably Zach Sen who's going to kick off. That actually might be wrong. It might be CJ Porter kicking off for the Wildcats. CJ Porter going to be kicking off. I'm sorry, that's 33, 23. No, it is CJ Porter with the lefty kick, and that's going to go back into the end zone for a touchback. That was number 12, Sorel Darrow Jr., who was back deep for the Tigers. Lets it roll into the end zone, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Urbana Tigers. Again, Urbana enters this game 1-7 with the victory over Peoria Manual 42-26. So a 16-point victory for their first victory of the season. Looks like Kyrie Hillsman, the senior, will be taking the snaps tonight. right, Urbana Tigers ready for their first snap of the evening. Kyrie Hillsman, quick slant, and there is nothing there. The Wildcats, a slew of defenders, including number 42, Keegan Brown. Looked like Ryan Carmona also in on that tackle. It'll be 2nd and 13, so a good pass, but the Wildcats were up tight to defend it. Kyrie Hillsman in the shotgun. Looks like Sir Aldero Jr. to his right. Back to pass again for Hillsman. He's being flanked, and there was no room there. Attempted pass it to Malik Mosley. Keegan Brown on the defensive end there, and it'll be 3rd and long. Probably not a position that the Urbana Tigers wish to be in against this pretty staunch Wildcat defense. They've had a decent amount of success the last couple weeks. They did give up 14 points to Champaign Central, but shut out Peoria Manual. However, before that, they did give up 35 to Waubonsie Valley and 38 to Peoria High. Both pretty solid offenses, Waubonsie Valley, an 8A school. Big line on both sides, offensively and defensively. Back to pass on the side there, and doesn't look like he's going to have enough for the first down. It looked like Jabarius Juice was the receiver there. Looks like he got about 7, maybe 6, but it is going to be 4th and 8. And we got number 20 back there, Jacob Moody. Looks like he's going to be punting for the Tigers. Good snap. Kick is a little side-by-side wobbly. Number 20, Keyshawn Jones has it, and he's still going, and he is still going into the end zone. And we have not had an offensive play yet, and we are up 13-0. Keyshawn Jones with the punt return. It looked like he was going down. He kind of came into the middle, and Urbana just did not wrap him up, and he took advantage of that. Wildcats up 13-0 on a Keyshawn Jones punt return for a touchdown. And Zach Sen is back out on the field for another PAT. Snap is good, puts it down and gets it. Wildcats take a 14-0 lead on the strength, again, of a Keyshawn Jones punt return. All right. Again, that's CJ Porter on the lefty kickoff. I believe that was Sorrel Darrow Jr. on the return. Pretty good return out to what looks to be close to the 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Again, you know, the Wildcats have not had an offensive play, yet they're up 14-0. Cody Mulbauer, long kickoff return to start the game, and then a great punt return. So, all right, you ready? All right, I'm handing it over to Cooper, and he is going to take you to halftime, and then I'll be back after halftime.
Hello, Wildcat Live. Unfortunately, I just got here a little late, so not 100% educated on what's happened in the game yet. I heard my dad say that there's been 2 defensive touchdowns, which, I mean, quite an interesting way to start the game, especially being up 14-0. Seems like Urbana now has the ball. 2nd and 9 on their own 36. So we got a little while to go here. Oh, fumble. And picked up by number 25, Markwell Letcher. Down to 25. Wow. Markwell, quite a dog, and really an underrated piece on that defensive line. Chase. Flag on the play. All right. I got everyone now. Who's on the field? All noted. All that. Marcion Williams, freshman wide receiver, out left for the Wildcats, as well as number 6, Foy Baskins. Hand off to Cody up the middle, jukes the defender, down to about the 10-yard line. 1st down.
Brought down by number 8, Marquand Dunn. 7. Goes play. 1st down, Wildcats.
Pass out to Marshawn Williams, and that is a touchdown, Wildcats. Little, kind of just a real short pass. I don't actually remember where that play is. But just immediately thrown to the freshman out left, and jukes the defender, ends in it for the touchdown. Zach Sen for the extra point. It's in. Oh, Jace Fleming. 30. Is that? Oh, we are happy to announce that our Wildcat Live broadcast tonight is brought to you by Tony's Tacos. Go stop by them after the game. Great food over there. Score now 21-0 in the first quarter. CJ Porter to kick it off. Last time we were here, we saw Jake Husark kick it off. So a little bit of a switch in that sense. Oh, that is Jake, actually. CJ Porter was just right there, right next to Jake on the kickoff team. Urbana returns it to on the 20-yard line. Returned by number 5, Melvin Braxton. Quick recap on the past few games. Last week, Normal West was at Champaign Central, coming out with a W 34-14. And last week, Urbana beating Peoria Manual 42-26. The week before that, for Urbana, they had a kind of forfeit loss to Peoria Richwoods. And then for West, 48-0 against Peoria Manual. Second and 11 for Urbana at their own 20. It looks like somebody's down on the field right now. Not sure who that is. Potentially maybe DJ Morgan, number 54. I can't really tell by the ankle that I'm looking at right now, but that's just my guess. West players talking it over on the sideline. Urbana players and kneel. That is number 54, DJ Morgan, getting up now, walking over to the Wildcats sideline. It's very slight limp, but looks like he's doing pretty good. Number 4, Malik Givens, deep for the Wildcats at safety. Urbana's looking at a second and long. Try and get something going here in this first quarter. Down 21-0. Have not really given up 2 defensive touchdowns. So, looking to start something, really.
Flag on the play.
They just kneeled it. A false start. That was really interesting. The quarterback kneels it immediately, but that's because of a false start. So now second and very long.
Ball be placed to the 14-yard line as we play second down.
Number, what is that? High snap. Handoff for maybe a gain of a yard or so. Not really much there. Third and very long for Urbana here.
Ball carrier brought down, middle of the line. Loss of play, and then third down.
That's 3rd and 16. Right above 6.5 minutes left here on the clock. I believe that's number 11, Kyrie Hillsman taking the snap. Drops back to pass, steps up, evades the pocket, gets out to the right, and that's a first down and more. Looks like you got about 20 yards on that play.
Number 11, Kyrie Hillsman.
That is Tyree Hillsman with the quarterback scramble about right up the middle.
First down for Urbana.
Looked like there was a little bit of a opening on the right sideline, but he's gonna get there quick enough. Got doubles on both sides, 4 wide receivers wide. 11 takes the snap. QB takes it right. Looks like a first down. Maybe a few extra yards. Yeah, right about 10 yards for a first down. 2 straight QB runs in a row. First one, I don't believe was designed, but I think that was designed there. It's working, though. Number 3, Tyquan Page, the Wildcats senior star cornerback, closest to the screen. Not really visible, but number 11, Kyrie Hillsman throws the ball out of bounds. Urbana ready on 2nd and 10 after that incomplete pass. Quarterback rolls out left, gets met immediately by number 18, Nolan Howe. Spins him down. A great play there. Also another West defensive lineman was in the backfield there. Looks like a timeout.
Timeout indicated for Urbana.
Timeout by Urbana on this 3rd and 12. Looks like they're going to try and drop a good play here.
And Couples Construction is nationally installer of GAF shingle. We give the best warranty in the business. Let your roof be our roof. Couples Construction is a proud supporter of Normal West Wildcat Athletics.
We're glad to be brought to you tonight by Select Screen Print. Go check them out. Best designs and value in the market. Third and long for the Urbana Tigers right here. Trying to drop a good play to, get past midfield and get in scoring range. Last game they scored 42 versus Peoria Manual, but 3 prior games before that they scored 0. So they're definitely looking to Get some points on the board tonight. Handoff up the middle. Gets met by multiple Wildcats immediately. Last person taken down, number 51, Romeo McCollum.
Brought down by number 23, C.J. Porter. Loss on the play brings up 4th down.
Now 4th down. They decide to punt it, I believe. Yes, they decided to punt it. Pretty short punt, but travels a long way after the bounce, down to the about 12-yard line.
Number 20, Jacob Dewey's punt. Touchdown near the 12-yard line.
Normal West Band making some noise down there. First down Wildcats at their own 13-yard line. Senate takes a snap, fakes handoff, and intercepted by Urbana. The deep safety was right there to get him, all the way down to about the 25-yard line. Great throw to Efoy. Over the top. I mean, Efoy burnt his man, but there was just a deep safety there waiting.
Third of the interception will be placed at the 25-yard line. First down, Tigers.
I think Efoy probably could have tried to go up for that, but more of a, perfect shot if that defender wasn't there. Just unfortunate there. Urbana 1st and 10 at the West Wildcats 25. Pass deep to number 8, Marquand Dunn, I believe. But incomplete. That was a end zone shot right there. Covered by number 7 from the West Wildcats, Kanoa Hosea. Flag against the Wildcats. Personal foul face mask. So that will move the ball all the way up to the 10-yard line with the 1st and goal for Urbana. Urbana quarterback back to take snap. Pump fakes and gets sacked by number 13, Ryan Carmona. all the way back to the 20-yard line. About a loss of 11 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 20 about.
Loss of 10 yards. That's 2nd goal.
Urbana lined up for a 2nd and long. In scoring position. Maybe try to take a end zone shot here. Already guys in the backfield. Taken down by about 3 guys. One of them, Marco Letcher.
There's a fumble on the play.
Almost down about instantly in the backfield, but
Recovered by Urbana.
Urbana quarterback, Kyrie Hillsman, got out of that.
Kyrie Hillsman on the scramble. No gain for the 3rd goal.
Pass out left. Immediately tackled by Nolan Howe with a great tackle. For a loss of a couple yards, few yards. Bringing up 4th and long.
Loss of 3 on the play brings up 4th and goal from the 23.
All right, I'm back here for a few minutes, joining my son Cooper here. How's it going, Cooper? Good. Oh, okay. You're on a quick break. That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So 4th and 23. How long of a drive has this been for Manual? I'm sorry, for Urbana.
Well, she sent it through a pick at about the 25-yard line. So they got it. I believe it was 2nd down at the 25, and then there was a face mask. So they got all the way down to the 10.
Malik Givens in a perfect position for the interception, but probably better unless he was planning on returning it all the way, which he probably was. That would have been pretty sure 100-yard interception.
Yeah, I mean, that was right at the 1-yard line.
Yep. So Wildcats back on the offensive side of the ball. So it looks like the ball is about the 23-yard line of Urbana.
45 seconds left in this first quarter. Chase back, take the snap. Cody behind them. Out to Malik. Jukes 2 defenders, cuts back inside.
And he's trying to get to the
Going
outside. And
Stiff
he
arms,
does.
Dude.
He got blockers ahead of him, too. And he is going to go all the way.
Field. He's gone. 1 defender left. Jukes him. Oh, making him stumble. All the way to the right. Touchdown.
That is a 77-yard touchdown reception. A flag on the play. Might be a block in the back.
I believe so.
Well, they would have had to call that way down there. Because once you get out, then the lineman can get down there. 52 is putting his hands on his head like he can't believe what just happened. Looks like this is going to come back a little bit. It's still going to be a big gain. Personal foul. All right. Personal foul, crackback block I think, was that number 52? Is that Caden Slagley?
Unfortunately, I think it was a bit of a unnecessary block. I mean, I think
I think he would have gotten there without it.
Malik takes it to the right.
They're
One blocker, great block by number 6, A4 Baxter. Gets the touchdown there anyways.
And another flag.
See what this flag is.
Looks like it's coming back because he's looking at the yard marker here. About ready to call it out. We got a holding on the offense.
So it seems like the
wow. Okay, so Malik
2020 Bears right now.
Malik's been working hard. He's ran about 100+ yards, and unfortunately, we're almost back to the 40-yard line. So let's see if maybe give it to Malik again. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. We got Malik's actually taking the snap. Chase sent it out left.
Oh,
wide.
is he going to pass the ball? He is.
Pass
to Efoy. Efoy breaks a tackle. Let's go. I mean, all right, so Malik said, I'm a little tired. I've been running all over the place. Is it okay if I pass one? Coach said yes. Great throw, too.
Yeah.
It was tight spiral. Didn't lead him out too much. You know, Efoy kind of had to slow down, but he was wide open. So.
Yeah, I mean, there was a guy coming. Probably could have zipped the ball in there a little more, but great to not send it too much to the middle of the field where that Urbana defender could have gotten a hand on it. Yeah,
I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at the statistics this week, but I don't think Malik has a lot of passes this year. So he may be 1 for 1 with 1 touchdown, 39 yards. But either way, Wildcats up 28-0 after another send PAT. We still got 6.6 seconds left in the first quarter.
Anything can happen.
Cheerleaders out there rocking the school fight song.
Jake Husart booted off. Received by number 25, Malik Mosley.
It's the end of your first quarter.
The field is, the pack was being pushed forward. Pushed forward about, 15 yards maybe.
25, Malik Mosley, for the Rutgers Cross.
Hello. This live is brought to you by Tony's Tacos. Go check them out. Great food over there, great quality.
And, of course, Select Screen Prints as well, a local business that's been supporting Wildcat athletics and just Normal West in general for probably 25+ years. They have had 3 Normal West graduates who are all athletes and a grandkid as well that graduated from Normal West. So anytime you have any screen printing needs, please check out our local business, Select Screen Prints. And, of course, if you're hungry, Tony's Taco, definitely a great opportunity. Mr. Tony Berardi talking about our exciting soccer match. We won 1-0 in double overtime. John Jasker has now beaten the Normal West all-time Wildcat scoring record, beating Coach Walker's son. with his 34th goal of the season. A couple scores, one in particular that is of interest. In the second quarter, Peoria 8, Normal Community 0.
Number 11, Kyrie Hillsman's pass was complete. Number 27, Isaiah Robertson.
That is football, correct?
Yes, 6-0.
He goes 9.9 yards on that play.
Shout out to Zoe Franz out there watching down at SIUE. Just sent me a picture of her watching in her dorm. So Wildcat Live reaching Edwardsville, Illinois tonight. Haven't really looked to see what our views are right now, but hopefully those of you who are viewing are enjoying the Wildcats up 28-0. First two scores were returns, one kickoff return, the other a punt return. Then we had a Chase Sennett touchdown. And then Malik Givens decided he's a quarterback and had a nice 39-yard touchdown pass to Efoy Baskins. Oh, I should probably pay attention to the game. I'm sorry about that. Malik Mosley. Nolan Howe with the big tackle. Looking forward to Nolan Howe as, he's just a junior, but a very strong player. I watched him play a little football for the Tigers here in town. Played quarterback and linebacker. It was a force to be reckoned with. All right, we got 2nd and 10 from the 44.
Urbana with the 4 in the backfield.
Kyrie Hillsman going back to pass, and that's a little long.
Out of bounds, covered by Cano Hosea.
Yeah, it's receiver. Looks like Marquand Dunn maybe, or Melvin Braxton. Can't see whether that's 5. Looks like that's Melvin Braxton. Didn't quite make his cut in time. Kyrie Hillsman was under pressure there a little bit, so I think that forced him to throw it maybe a little sooner than he wanted to. And it's 3rd and 10 from the 44.
Urbana with a interesting 3 in the backfield. 4 last time. Handoff to number 12.
Sorrell Darrow Jr. looks like he got about 4 on the play. And it'll be 4th and 6. Trying to make the 4th down maybe a little bit more manageable there. So it'll be 4th and 6. Wondering if the Wildcats are just going to rush 3 or 4 here. Try to get to the quarterback, make sure they don't have anything short. A short pass to the receiver on a little slant or something.
I think a quarterback spy would be a good idea.
And they run it up the middle. Looks like they got enough for the 1st down. It depends on the spot.
It's right there.
It's gonna, yeah, you're gonna right. It's gonna be right there, and the official knows that, so they call. Looks like they called timeout. I think they're gonna give it to him. Yep. It's a pretty good spot, and it's 1st down Tigers. I don't think we have a chip on in the ball here in high school. I'm guessing we do not, so I think that was probably a good call. He did get stood up a little bit. Definitely looked like he was going to get it maybe another yard, but whoever that was, whatever linebacker that was that came in, I don't know if that was Nolan Howe or who that was, but it was
Big
a good tackle.
Enrico.
Got it. We got a little bit of false start here, I believe. Oh, offsides on the defense.
Was looking like a quarterback scramble to the left.
So a 5-yard penalty. Kind of looks to me like he's okay. So that offsides on the offense. So it must have been lined up offsides. So it'll be 1st and 15. I got a little confused. I'm pretty sure he pointed to the defense, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, penalty is on the offense. Must have been lined up. Offsides, maybe one of the receivers. So we're going to try it again at 1st and 15. Ball rests on the 39-yard line of the Wildcats. Kyrie Hillsman talking to his receiver and said, hey, get back. We're not getting another penalty. Hillsman hands off to number 12, Sorrell Darrow Jr. and
immediately met by two defenders in the backfield. One, Ryan Carmona. I believe the other, Nolan Howe.
It's been good to have Nolan Howe back the last couple weeks after having a couple weeks off. He's definitely understands the game. He's a strong kid. He's got more speed than you would think. Really, almost the perfect high school linebacker, in my opinion.
I agree.
All right, Hillsman trying to bark out the orders. We're going to have a delay of game here unless they call the timeout. Yep, we got to delay a game. So 2nd and 22. Tigers going the wrong way. So that ball's on the 46-yard line. 2nd and 22. What do you think they're going to be doing here, Cooper?
If I had to guess, I'd probably say a short pass over the middle to the right. With one of these.
Screen pass?
Potentially.
Uh-oh. We got a timeout now? Yeah, we got a timeout. They're going to talk this over, try to get the right play. They heard a couple things. They heard a screen pass from Mr. Rakauskas, and they heard a short pass to the right middle. And I was going to say they're going to try to get the quarterback sneak on 2nd and 22, but could be wrong.
Maybe maybe two receivers to the right run like slants or crossers over to the left, and then the quarterback rolls out to the right.
Got it.
For the scramble. Kind of a clear out on the right side. I mean, you only got one guy out there, Taekwon Page at the right. Tons of field.
Yeah.
If the quarterback can kind of just avoid Taekwon out there, then lots of open field.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they run the ball here. They're in 4-down territory. So, 2nd and 13 or 3rd and 13 is a lot better than 3rd and 22. So I think they're going to try to get a chunk here.
I do not think I'm going to be right with the way they're out there lined up right now.
Well, no.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, number 25.
I bet they're going to run it to the right.
I think you're right. Oh, close to a block, but good pursuit. Nolan Howe gets out there to the outside. Ooh, a late flag. Hopefully that's not a face mask.
12, Soldero Jr. on the carry.
That was Cyrildero Jr. on the carry for the Tigers.
The flag.
A lot of flags in this drive. I mean, couple too many in my opinion.
I mean, really ton of flags against the West Wildcats in this game so far.
Decline, that's a good call. 3rd and 22. Well, no, it's not 22. It's about 19, I think, to go. Yeah, 3rd and 19. Ball on the 43-yard line. Got to get all the way to about the 19 for a first down. This is 4-down territory for them. So
if I were my guess right here, I'd say they throw it somewhere over left deep. Because, I mean, you got 2 wide receivers out there plus a blocker just in case, or maybe like a little flat out there.
yeah, and I think you want to stay away from Malik Givens, although Malik he's figuring it out. Oh, you're going to get him. Yep.
Hey, I mean, I was probably right.
Yep, that's what they were going for.
He was looking left out there.
We don't want to see that. There. That's better.
All right, so 4th and 20. There we go. Get a little more focus on the camera.
Got it. Hey, can you bring me a soda? Thank you.
Scramble, met in the backfield by multiple Wildcat defenders. So Wildcat first down. Urbana player's helmet comes off. Number 5, Melvin Braxton.
So we got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, trying to get 12 more points to hopefully go into the half at running clock. That'd be pretty nice for the squad. You got a flag down.
Instantly.
Probably
Cody evading
block.
defenders.
And this might be another TD called back.
Great evade, just really evading players.
And it's going to be called back.
That looks like a touchdown, I believe. Or no.
Oh, it's against Urbana?
I saw some of the coaches down here on the sideline, and the official kind of waved it off a little bit, and it doesn't matter. Great touchdown by Cody right there.
So we had an offsides, I believe, on defense there. So what did I say? We need 12 points, so we need 6 now, correct?
After this point after touchdown, and we need 5. One more touchdown.
So is that the 3rd straight extra point by him, or the 4th? That'd be 4th, or is the 5th? I think it's 5th.
5th, because 35 is 7 touchdowns.
7 times 5?
5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns. There you go.
Come on, Wildcats! Come on, Wildcats! Come on!
Kickoff team headed out there.
Fucking hell! Oh, I cannot feel my fingers.
Jake Zark to kick it off. Student section makes some noise down there.
Oh, a little tricks kick right there.
Out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Flag, I believe that'll bring it out to the 40. CJ Porter with a kick instead of Jake Zarek. Update for some Big 12 football. Peoria High up 8-7 over Normal Community. About 4 minutes left in the game. Urbana has the ball on their own 38. CJ Porter looking like he's ready to blitz. Great run for a first down and more. All the way out to almost the opposing 30-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like our DN got hooked there and did not contain. Definitely got a little excited, went inside, and got washed down, and that's what happens. The ball just squirts right out. So you got to close that outside door, come around that outside shoulder.
CJ Porter was coming around the opposite ends, pretty much unblocked, and just had to carry the ball chaser all the way out to 30-yard line.
And that time our DN stayed home, played his role, and picked up the bounce out there. So good job by the DN.
Tackle by number 13, Ryan Carmona. Oh, Peoria High now up 22-7 over Normal Community. Snap, handoff to number 12. Almost no gain. Third and 8 at the 28-yard line. Third and 9 at the 29-yard line, actually.
So we got timeout here, correct? And you know what? When I have a timeout at home, I go to Tony's Tacos.
Tony's Tacos, great food, great bang for your buck. I mean, really, nothing but I recommend go check him out.
So do you do the steak or the chicken?
Um,
Or are you a beef guy?
I think it's 50-50 between steak and chicken.
50-50.
It's kind of just like what I'm feeling.
So third down at about 9. Looking
Snap
for a
back.
pass. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, and finds someone over the middle, but cannot catch the ball.
Great pass breakup by number 6, E4 Bastion. Really snuck that out, and just as soon as the ball hit the receiver's hands, E4 is right there to give him a little hit. Fourth and 9 at the 29-yard line with 2.5 minutes left in this first half.
Tigers still looking to get their first score on the board, potentially. Right now, I think they are just trying to hold on to stop that running clock as long as possible. See the pass?
Deep pass.
A little too far.
I mean, really, he was open there, just a little too far.
And so that'll go to the Wildcats. Take over.
Great pass by whoever was on the sideline.
I
to
saw
the
that.
official there.
I think that was an official underhanding it. So 2 minutes to go.
Wildcats hoping for one last score this half. Great run out to the left for about 12 yards for CJ Payton.
Yeah, I'd be really surprised here if Fincham starts putting the ball in the air. I imagine he'll probably just stay to the ground game and control the ball. Nice little pass.
Out to Malik. Jukes the defender, and he's
there
gone.
it is.
Great speed right there, up the right sideline. Goes a little Marshawn Lynch into the end zone. He did a little jump into the end zone. I believe maybe that flag is for unsportsmanlike conduct,
Yes, you don't want those.
but the touchdown will still count.
57 yards, touchdown. Flag. Dead ball, post touchdown.
Wildcats now with 41 after this extra point, which quite confident will go in. Jackson with a really, really great percentage on these extra points. It'll be 42. It is pretty low, but it's good.
I feel like those kicks are getting lower and lower as the night's going on.
Yeah.
And with 55 left to play in the second quarter, Wildcats 42, Tigers 0.
Right under 2 minutes left for Urbana in the second half.
Holy shit, is that Jason?
unsportsmanlike conduct will push the kickoff back 10 yards. What are the chances here that Jake Usagi boots it all the way down to the 1 yard line? We'll see.
Holy shit, my fingers are so cold.
Ooh, CJ Porter actually with the kick. Returned by Melvin Braxton. Up the left sideline a little. Looks about to the 42-yard line.
Brought down by number 15, Mason Sweeney.
Shout out Mason Sweeney.
Yes, shout out to Mason Sweeney.
And currently in my calculus class last year, part of the chemistry gang.
Come on, Wildcats. We're 42-0. Come on, keep that going. Keep the energy going. Oh my God, I sound like a little
Up there as well. Well,
very good piece of
brought down by number 54, DJ Brady.
This is why
Loss of 1.
Loss of 1. We got second and 11. Loss of 2. We call it second and 12 at the 40. Minute 23 to go. Wildcats in line for a running clock second half, as long as they don't let Urbana score here in the next minute 14. Kyrie Hillsman again under center. We got 3 in the backfield. Quick handoff to number 25, Malik Mosley. Got a couple back, maybe one of the 2 back that they lost in the previous play. And we're going to have a 3rd and 11 with 42 seconds to go. Urbana does not have to snap it here, but they can. I think maybe they could take one last shot at it, see if they can get the ball in the open field. 23 seconds and counting. Hillsman in the shotgun. Passing on the left, and number 7 right there to bat it down, Kanoa Hosea. He knew it was coming. Good job of batting it down. It's going to be 4th and 11. Urbana's going to have an opportunity here for one more play. 5.9 seconds on the clock. Good job by our clock person, stopping it right on 5 seconds.
Running one last play of the game. Just a little QB sneak to end the half. And we will see you in the second half of this Urbana Northern West Wildcats game. West up 42-0 headed into the second half. My apologies. 2.5 seconds left, actually, because the loss of downs there caused the clock to stop. So we have 2.4 seconds left. One potential big play left for the Wildcats in this first half.
All right, here we go. One more play. Going deep. That's a nice wobbly pass. Well underthrown by Chase Sennett. And that'll wrap it up for the first half. Wildcats up 42-0. Like I said before, it's going to be a running clock for the Wildcats. We are about ready to have, I believe, a halftime show with some of the younger cheerleaders. They've been having a camp and been learning from our varsity and junior varsity and freshman cheer. All right, let's listen for the Wildcat Junior cheerleaders. Sure, they had a lot of fun this week, and there's the parents on the field. Oh no, sorry, that looks like that's our band kind of getting ready to go here. They're going to do a different performance, I believe, today. But we are either right after or while they are doing it. Going to kind of do a shout out to the senior band members. I think maybe we'll go ahead and start that now. A decent amount of senior band members. We have, I believe, 13 of them. So we have Natalie Brutlog. She's on percussion. Okay, we're going to have to stop that. Sorry, sometimes these things go way too fast. We'll come back to it. Let's give them a few more seconds here. There we go. So Natalie Brutlog, she's percussion. Emma Foley, a trumpeter, and Jacob Gibson on the trumpet as well, all three seniors. Emma Kosliak, She is a tenor saxophonist. Carter McNichol, alto saxophone. Melody Mosier, percussion. Caitlin Munschenk, flute. Mackenzie Nichols, bass clarinet. And Caitlin Rose on the flute. Seniors Tegan Russell on the flute and Grant Stachersky on percussion. And then our final two seniors, Claire Taylor on the mellophone and Maeve Tekmansky on percussion. So let's hear what it's like from our senior band members.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, the Royal West Band.
Okay, gentlemen. Sure. Are you guys on the camera? I want to show you a secret here. So, if you notice, if you already know where to like kind of how you want to zoom in the camera, is you see where the 50 and 50 is? You notice I have the 50 on the top, the far 50 on the top of my screen, and the other one on the bottom. See how that works? See how I have the top 50 there and the bottom there? You see that? So the reason why I did is if you're back like this, that's too far away. You see what I'm saying? But if you're just like that, between the 50 and the 50, you zoom in where the 50 barely on top of the bottom. Now when you scroll, if you notice, what do you see? Almost the middle, not the middle, so much of the middle of the field, but you're optimizing your zoom length. Does that make sense?
Ladies and gentlemen,
And then even if you go down and stuff,
Big 12
that's where you kind of want to be.
at halftime.
You want to barely see the 50 top.
Peoria,
Okay.
Peoria High, 22 to 14 over Normal Community.
Are you up for a second half?
I think the World Series at the end of 2. Dodgers 1, Blue Jays 0.
All right, we're getting ready for the second half. Will be a running clock, which is good because it's cold out there. If you're looking in at home, you don't necessarily see that, but it is definitely cool. A little breezy. Our camera people up there, Carson Franz is up there on camera right now, and it's cold up there, isn't it? Yeah, so Bo Dixon was up there during the second quarter, and Logan Moran's been up there just kind of checking things out. Of course, our engineer, Mr. Jared Rukowskis, enjoyed doing the band coverage, said it was nice and balmy up there, I think is what he had said. So here we go. We're ready. Looks like maybe it is number 33, Jake Husaric. Nope, it is not. It is CJ Porter. They try to fake you out on who's actually kicking. Robrion Edwards on the return, and he got stood up at the 30. So that's going to be the starting yard line for Urbana. It'll be 1st and 10. See, the clock is a running, even though it's a possession change, but high school rules, if it's 40 or more at halftime, at any time in the second half, the clock runs, except I believe at scores. So.
Yeah, look here tonight. It's interesting enough to say that it is 44 out. So,
ooh, is it really?
It is, yeah, officially 44. So we have 2 more points to go to have a higher score than the temperature.
I think we're going to get there.
We have a run to the outside. Break team, forcing the player out at about the 30-yard line.
No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Seconds left on the play clock. And a little slow to get the play in. Kyrie Hillsman again under center for the Tigers for the second half. Hand off to number 12, Sorrell Darrow Jr. runs left. Looks like he got about, I'd say, maybe a short 4, long 3, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, interesting forward slide by a running back. You know, we don't see that much with the.
Well, it's cold.
It's cold.
I don't know, that's the only thing I could come up with. But it looks like it's going to be 3rd and a long 6. Tigers have moved the ball a couple times today, but the Wildcats have done a pretty good job of standing them up when need be. Throw out. Oh, that was dangerous. Off the hands of Darrow Jr. And it's going to be 4th and 6. It's going to be interesting to see what they do here. Quarterback over talking it out with talking it over, and it looks like they're going to send in the punter. Punter number 20, Jacob Moody Jr. Punting, kicking is never easy when it's cold. Punting is probably easier than kicking field goal, but just a little more uncomfortable. We're really doing about anything.
That's a good kick.
That's a nice looking punt there. Looks like it's going to settle down right about the 38-yard line where the Wildcats will take over on downs. So let's see who's out there on quarterback. I got to think that maybe Chase Sennett's going to take the half off. It's a cold night. It's Wildcats already in the playoffs. I think risking an injury does not make a lot of cents. So looking like I am correct, which does not happen very often, but it looks like they're trotting out number 14, Chase Sennett. So it's not Chase Sennett, it's Chase Sennett. I was not correct. Give him some more work here. He is relatively new. I think this is his third start.
Yeah, if it wasn't for an injury earlier in the season, he'd probably still be playing JV.
Yep.
He'd be in right now.
Jake Husarek with carry there. Husarek again, just to the right of quarterback Chase Sennett. Gets the ball again. Okay, that's 23, not 33. Sorry about my eyes, failed me there. That's CJ Porter, junior running back, 5'8", 170. Nice run there, about 10 yards on the carry. Gets a first down for the Wildcats out of the ball at the 42-yard line. Gonna go empty backfield here. Trips right. Two receivers on the left. Shotgun snap is low. Good concentration. Gives it to Malik Givens. He's got a blocker up front, and there's that's. I mean, you got a really strong blocker out front, and I think Malik Givens could have gone left or right. Still would have been a touchdown. Another touchdown for the Wildcats, 48-0.
Yes, the Wildcats are definitely heating up as it cools off tonight. So,
yeah, they've looked strong. They've had a lot of big plays.
Some costly penalties, though, but
they've been able to get over them, though. Another kind of low kick by Zach Sen, but that's long enough.
Coach Fincham looks very happy with his squad, high-fiving the players as they're coming back off the field.
I think overall he's been pretty happy. I think probably the only thing he was not happy about was the excessive celebration penalty that happened towards the end of the first half. I don't think that was probably necessary, being up 42-0 to celebrate that much. But I get it. It's a game, and these kids are out here having fun. They're definitely having fun tonight. All right, who's going to kick it here? CJ Porter. We have Jake Husarek. Or other. Looks like it's Husarek. To the 15-yard line. Strong run by Emmanuel returner. Cannot tell what number that is, but turns it out to about the 37.
37-yard line. Very impressed with the Wildcats tonight with their defense, just hustling to the ball.
Yep.
You're seeing a lot of black jerseys out there just mobbing the ball. Not a lot of walking or jogging away from the ball. I think looks like everyone really wants to play, and everyone really wants to show Coach they got something tonight.
Yep, and I think we're starting to see a couple guys get in there, although I see a lot of the regulars still there, but pretty soon here it's 5:30 to go in the third quarter. I think we're going to see some opportunities for some other kids to get some playing time. Hand off to number 12,
Big stuff
Darrow
there.
Jr., and he
And 99.
by number 99, Rico White McMillan. He's hustling back out. McMillan 6'3", 265. Just a junior. A lot of juniors on this Wildcat team.
Wildcats showing another forefront.
That's Kyrie Hillsman on the keeper. And that's the best run of the day for him. That's a 20-plus yard run by Hillsman. Looks like Joey Schmeider with the tackle for the Wildcats. That's a big gain for Urbana. Moved the chains with 4:09 to go in the third quarter. Ball at the 42-yard line.
I think that's their second first down. Ooh.
That's a great run. I'll be honest, I'm not sure why they haven't done that more often. He looks like a really good athlete. Thrown some good balls, had a couple dropped. But if he can get a little space, he looks like he's a fairly big kid. Doesn't say here on the roster how big he is, but it looks like he's all of 6 foot, 6'1" maybe. Darrow Jr. to the outside.
Oh, outside containment loss again.
Runs out of bounds.
And you can definitely tell we don't have our normal DNs in right now because they're just letting the ball leak out.
Yep. Did not seal the edge there, or I should say contain.
Yeah, you want to attack that outside shoulder. Hardest thing as a DN is you sometimes get greedy and you go across the face. When you do that, you get washed, like you saw there. So DNs definitely need to take that outside shoulder work outside in, pre-containment. And that's the second run in a row now that they've gotten outside the DNs.
Yeah, I mean, Urbana's getting excited right now. I
Yep.
feel like they're going to be able to move the ball. Mosley in the backfield.
Blitz.
He's going to be oh yeah, that's a great run. Number 11 cuts back, and that looks
That'll
like
be
a touchdown. So Kyrie Hillsman.
That is unfortunate. You always want to keep the goose egg as a coach.
Yeah, I agree. Shutouts are nice.
Shutouts are very nice.
Also, it's very important right now that we stay healthy. We've got a playoff game coming up. I'm not sure yet, obviously, we're going to play, but risking injury does not make a lot of sense when you're up 49-0, now 49-6. Looks like number 44. I don't see a 44, so is that not 44?
Hard to tell.
Number 8's the holder. Not a great hold, and he gets to the outside. Looks like 8's going to get 2 points. I don't know if that was a designed play, but Marquand Dunn Jr. gets the 2-point conversion, and the Wildcats are now up 49-8.
They are. They're 49-8, 100%. And if you're looking to score a touchdown with the family, definitely think about taking them to Tony's Tacos. Best tacos in town. Voted number 1 by Normal West students and number 1 by Normal West faculty and staff.
No doubt. It's great tacos, nice and authentic. I've never had a bad taco there, so.
I'm a big fan of their steak taco.
I like the one that has
chorizo, is that what it's called?
It's actually steak and chorizo. I think it's a blend of it. So I would suggest that in the future. Good shrimp tacos. I'm getting hungry. Just thinking about it, I had a few pieces of pizza earlier. I'm still hungry for some Tony's tacos.
You might have to Grubhub and make the next one again.
That is a great idea. That next home game could be next weekend, depending on whether we're not here in the top 8 seed for the South region. 6A looks like that ball is headed out of bounds for a penalty.
So we're going to be 6A for sure. Is that the call?
I don't think there's any way we're moving upward. Probably 150 too high, according to the IHSA enrollment, to move down about 250 away from here. So I think we're firmly implanted in 6A, even though I think our actual enrollment is closer. But the PIHSA uses a different
Correct.
number. So. All right, back to a running clock. Wildcats with the ball, first and 10 from Urbana's. Sorry, they're on. I don't know what I'm talking about. They're
35.
on 35.
And we have a new quarterback.
Yes, we do.
86, I believe. Rough snap.
Yeah, that was not a very good. That's Marcion Williams, freshman, wide receiver, maybe a direct snap.
Almost looked like they were going to do a screen, but that didn't make sense because it was just a jailbreak there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a reserve center, but obviously everything starts with a
Good snap.
good snap. So once again, Marcion Williams, the freshman. That's a much better snap. Good throw. About 10 yards. Nate Givens coming out.
Brought down by 20. Jacob Moody.
Marcion Williams busting
Coming to
up the
break.
middle.
Coming to the 40. And
Nice.
takes the defender
Yeah,
head
he
on.
is just a freshman. Takes it all the way to the 30-yard line. He's a big boy. Looks like got an injury on the field, and that does not look good for Urbana. You hate to see injuries, period. But in the last game of the year, hopefully it's nothing serious, not a knee or anything like that.
Yeah. So, Mr. France, tell me about Select Screen Prints.
Slick Screen Prints is a local screen printing business. They have been in Bloomington Normal for well over 3 decades, providing a lot of quality gear, hats, sweatshirts, sweatpants, t-shirts. In fact, the shirts that I'm wearing right now, there's one upstairs for you in the Podcats room. Some of our Wildcat Live people, you still need to pick your they're very sharp. They do a good job for a very fair price. They're very comfortable, but they work with you. They can do online stores, and it's a great local business, been around for quite some time. All right, here we go. First and 10, 19 seconds to go, and you have to snap. Again, hands off to number 20, Tayshawn Jones. He had the pump.
Sean Jones stays on his blocker. He's
Yes,
going to
he
turn it
does.
back. He's got some open field. Does he take it wide? He will. He's going to be in the end zone.
Great. I mean, he just kept with that, right? He didn't give up. He looked like he was going to cut back to the right and changed his mind and had one blocker out front that just kept his block going. I was kind of nervous for a second. There's an official right there, and I was thinking they were going to call a holding.
Oh, I thought that was a great block. Good star block to whoever that was.
And he kept on his block.
Kept on his block. And as a running back, that's hard. You have to, at this point, kind of hop in your blockers, hit pocket, and just ride it for as long as you can. And that's going to work.
Wow.
I'm not sure if that was
Jace.
planned.
Jace Fleming, I don't think that he's probably completed a pass for too long. Nice, it was nice pass. It was nice spiral and
Very nice. Patience as our cameramen are switching spots. It is cold on top of the press box.
so
It
I'm
is-
wondering, I'm getting mad getting on my son here because, they score a touchdown and all of a sudden it just goes to the middle of the field and there's no one. He was waiting for his sub because it's fourth quarter. It is cold up there. We're going to have to invest in some cameramen gloves.
It is 42, but it's windy out, folks.
The
It
wind
is
chill has got to be in the 30s.
correct.
I would say probably. I'm going to look that up just so we know. Maybe check the Iron score. See how they're doing against Peoria High.
Yeah, that's going to make it interesting. Is it Big 10 or Big 12? Oh, we got a fumble. Our ball's down.
Well, the air quality is good. If that makes you feel any better about the temperature. It says it feels like 39.
Yes.
It does not
It
feel
does not feel 39.
like 39. So it looks like the score of Peoria is Peoria High 28. Home Community 14, 5 left.
That's going to be interesting. Peoria wins. I don't know who's going to be the conference champ, but it might be a tie.
Yeah, I think Notre Dame has a couple losses in the conference. Wildcats lost to Bloomington, unfortunately, when they were up a couple touchdowns. It looked like they not necessarily had the game in hand, but they looked really good in the first quarter. And second quarter, they just didn't move the ball. Bloomington definitely had a nice pass there. Good tackle by number 27. Number 27, that's Brayden Words. Melvin Braxton on the reception there for the Ironmen, for the Tigers. It looked a little like the Ironmen with the orange and black. Good throw. Tigers moving the ball pretty well in the second half.
I am going to
Hillsman again taking the shotgun snap. Tell it's looking like Malik Mosley as the single running back. Ooh, right through the hands of Melvin Braxton. Good throw. Just went right through his hands. Got to keep those hands together, right? Can't try to collapse one ball.
Yes. And I don't know if it's me, but it just looks like West has about a foot height advantage on the receivers there. Receivers seem to be a little short. Maybe it's the white jerseys.
Could be. We don't have any measurements from
No.
Urbana.
But I'm
It's
looking right
usually-
now. It looks like you got some height advantage across the board.
Pass again. Got plenty of time. Dumps it off. I think that's number 25, Malik Mosley, but nothing going there. They were right on that one.
Lost a couple yards, lost a yard.
Third and 13.
Yes.
Clock running. 8:43 to go. go a lot quicker when the clock is running.
Hey Siri.
Keeper by Hillsman. Yeah, close to 10. At least makes it a manageable fourth down. It's definitely a fourth
all
down
the way up.
territory here. The ball's, I guess it's at the 40, so it's 4th and 5. He must have stepped out of bounds a little before I thought he had. So you got to go for it here. Down 57-8.
On Peoria, I kind of want to keep it on the ground. Seems like that's where we've had our most success. Peoria has.
Urbana.
Yeah, Urbana. I apologize. I know that's Peoria on that.
Well, I said normal community earlier,
Oh.
so it's the
Other
Urbana,
direction.
Normal community, Peoria Manual, all orange and black. Oh, a keeper right up the middle. They were not ready for that.
Nope.
And that was a well-designed and a good call by the Urbana coaching staff. A nice 10-yard quarterback keeper just straight up the middle.
Straight up.
And you could tell the Wildcats were not
No,
prepared for that.
no, definitely not.
So, fresh set of downs for the Tigers. 1st and 10 on the Wildcat 30-yard line. 7:09 and ticking.
So I felt like Urbana has not had much success in the air tonight.
I agree. I would continue to run the ball. And they had a couple when they scored a touchdown. That's how they scored their touchdown.
So motion. There we go.
Pitch out to number 12, Darrow Jr. That play strung out well by the Wildcat defenders. Maybe got one, maybe two. It'll be second. Short 9, a long 8. Clock continues to run inside 7 minutes now. Definitely got it. The officials marked the ball right on the 29.
He got really good distance east and west, not much north and south.
Yes. 10 yards to get one. Shotgun again. Darrow Jr. motioning.
Looking for the pass, and he's gonna hold it
77.
and
Didn't
keep it.
quite get out there, but a good job by number 9. That's Carson Rambo. Good tackle by Rambo. Gain of about 1. So 1 yard at a time is not going to cut it. 3rd and 8 for the Tigers.
Oh shit.
I tell you what, I think we're gonna have a home game for playoffs.
Yeah, I think
The reason why is we got these new windows.
got it, so we got to use them.
Yes.
Yep, the heater kind of works. Looks like that's going to be 4th and a couple. Not tell who that run was by. I wouldn't be surprised.
Go back to the keeper.
Yeah, if they go with that same
100%.
play. That got him 10 yards. 57, 75. We're kind of leading the way there. Number 57, a senior, C.J. Blandon.
Or you could go for the same thing, but maybe do a blast on the 4 gap.
And the 4 gap is,
So that'd be outside. That'd be between the guard and the tackle.
he's taking it back. Until,
And he goes.
yep, you could just tell the way he was planting his feet.
Oh,
that he was
and
going
we got a
over the
flag.
middle.
Might be illegal motion. Between the 35 and the 30 and the 20.
I think they decided to pick that one up. Maybe not. Nope, they gave him another couple yards. So maybe a face mask or something like that.
I don't know.
Gets them closer.
There you go, face mask.
Fuck, I can't fucking feel my hand. Shit.
Urbana looks for the pass. And he finds an open in the middle of the end zone. So Urbana finally airs the ball out, gets the touchdown they've been looking for. Number 18.
It's 57 to 14. Ain't no way, motherfucker.
That is Corbin McCullough. Finally got those linebackers looking on the inside with the run, and the pass is open. Nice kick. And so we got about 2 minutes left to play in the fourth with a running clock. The Wildcats will be receiving the ball.
So 2 minutes to go. Probably not really do much. Probably a play or two maybe on offense after the kickoff. Interesting to see. I'm going to guess that Marcion Williams will be out there. I wonder how much JV Marcion has been playing. I'm sure he's not playing on the freshman team. Looks to be a promising athlete from what I understand. Also a pretty good basketball player as well.
When you pull up your JV quarterback, I think you had to fill in with the freshman, right?
Yes.
I suspect we'll probably get the ball and then knee it.
Yeah, I would, I don't know, maybe you just run a couple like just easy run plays, get maybe a couple running
Couple
backs
reps
that
in.
carry, but don't get too many opportunities. So, looks like it is out of bounds. Let's see if he goes out there. Quarterback looks like looks like he's going out there. Well, Haynes Davis going out there, but I don't know who is going to be behind center. Looks like number 3, Taekwon Page.
It is Taekwon Page.
Yeah, although
I don't think he's the one taking the snap.
It's starting to freeze.
there you go. 35 to 10 and 10 fumbles. Malik Fort. We got a penalty. And no one seems to want to go down. But we got stoppage in time. Not a stoppage in time.
As a coach, you almost, that situation, you almost just have to fall on the ball.
Yeah.
That is, oof.
Yeah. Face mask on the defense, and if I'm coach, I'm just like, all right, let's just hike it and knee it and be done with it.
I think
might
that's
not
what's
even
happening.
do anything.
I see Coach Fincham already taking the headsets off.
Come on, Wildcats! 11
He'll feel pretty good. What record do you have?
We'll be 7-2 here.
7-2.
Yeah, I don't like this necessarily. Nice run by Taekwon Page, but I don't. Looks like we've got a holding on the offense. That penalty, that's thankfully will not count. Not a big fan of trying to score on the last play when we're up 57-15. But that's going to end it for the Wildcats versus the Tigers. Congratulations to the Wildcats on a solid regular season, 7-2. Definitely heading to the playoffs, as we mentioned before. Won't know until Sunday for the football playoff show for the NHSA whether we'll be home or away, but if we are home, there might be a possibility we'll be able to live stream it. So,
Correct.
thank you all for listening. Thank you to Jared Rakowskis. Thank you to our crew. And Hoffman is always helping get things set up, making things happen, and our entire crew. Stay wild, Wildcats. Signing out.